Hello everybody, it's Christina Guidotti here. Today's message is all about being authentic, revealing more of you. And it takes a lot of commitment and a lot of courage to be completely genuine. And it means that when we turn up, that we're not showing up with a kind of like a diluted version of ourselves. So we're showing up with just us, warts and all, I guess. But why is it that we often hide? And particularly interesting idea for women, because there's a lot of reports that show that women will often not fully express and will not often lean into the conversation. And it's often because it's sometimes just easier to actually tone it down a little bit. But unfortunately, there's consequences for that. Whether it be consciously or unconsciously, we can try sometimes to fit in, I guess, with others' expectations of the way that we should be. It could be something from our history, from our upbringing, from our work experiences, from turning up in community where there seems to be a feeling that we find a need for ourselves to turn up in a particular way. Well, let's have a look at 5 ideas that I reckon is seriously important for us to consider when it comes to being authentic. Well, number 1 comes down to embracing your uniqueness, to actually learning to love who you are and love who you are in all of your strengths and all of your own perceived weaknesses, for loving who you are even though others may have told you over the time that you're not completely the way that they want you to be as such. So it really comes down to that whole idea of this self-love. That's when we can turn up truly authentic. Number 2 is don't hide. Live life to your fullest. Gosh, every week now I hear about some beautiful friends, family, clients, associates that sadly some life challenging moment has occurred. It could be with their health, it could be in their relationships, and I kind of think there is no time like the present to turn up, not to hide, to be fully self-expressed. Every morning I wake up with gratitude and I think, this is going to be a really important day in my life, because you just don't know what's next in your life. And so point number 2 is not to hide. Point number 3 is to take a risk. As I said earlier, you've got to be courageous. We've got to stop playing it safe. We've got to really back ourselves and to take a risk and to step forward. And that really is how to be authentic. Point number 4 is to stand out. Don't fit in to others' expectations. There's so many things that we look sideways, don't we? We look around us and we get a glimpse of others and we start the comparison game. And my request for myself and for others is to go, let's just stand out as who we are, our authentic self, and let's again back ourselves in that. And the 5th and final point on being authentic is to just really be the real deal. How do you do that? Well, it's to be really clear on your values. And the work that I do with women and leading women is to actually go through a whole series of exercises where we think about our values, we write down our values, we challenge ourselves on living by our values, we make sure that we've got the support, the accountability to do so. And that is actually how you become the real deal. When you're the real deal, what you're speaking about, standing up about, is actually how you live, and that is where your authenticity is going to reap the rewards for you in all areas of your life, commercially, with your peace and your freedom, with your love, the whole lot. You can see I'm on a bit of an authentic rant at the moment because it's important to me in my life. Hey, listen, I've spent decades being quiet, not standing up, being scared to speak. You wouldn't know it now, right? But I realize that, it's time for us all to be authentic. Hey, if you want to hear a little bit more about this, if you're a woman that wanting to take it to the next level and to breaking through that status quo, that wants to help around being authentic, that wants to have better commercial success, better relationships, and just basically living a damn good life, why not book into the Leading Women event that's coming up very soon next month? So check out the link below. You'd be crazy not to miss it. What investment are you going to put on your happiness and your peace and your freedom on this earth? Why not book a ticket, take a risk, come and stand out, or just come quietly under the radar. By the end of the day, I promise you, you'll be standing out. Love to see you there. It's coming up very soon. Check it out, and yeah, make sure. Just be the real deal. Bye for now.